Hello and welcome to another video from Natasha Lee. I have had so many requests for some fall nails and also for some more stamping videos that are a bit more advanced. So I thought I'd combine the two and bring you this beautiful autumn inspired look. It's really easy to follow and it's all done with nail polish and stamping polish. Stay tuned to find out how. And as always, I'm going to begin by filing and performing cuticle work, and there's a link in the top right corner of how I do this, before I cleanse my nails with isopropyl alcohol and then apply my favourite peel-off base coat. And links to all the products are in the description down below. Apply a nice even layer and try and keep it away from the skin, as it makes it so much easier when it comes to clean-up and will stop the nail polish peeling off. Then I'm going in with Morgan Taylor's Tan My Hide, which is one of my absolute favourite nudes. And at the moment the mannequin nail look is very, very in. And if you're wondering what that look is, it's where you try and find a perfect nude that balances with your skin tone so it looks like you don't actually have fingernails. Which yes is a bit strange, but you know, fashion. If you do want to actually perform that look of the manicure nails, then you need to find a nude that matches really well with your skin tone. Without me custom blending, this Tan My Hide works very well for me, although to be honest I could do with a little more sort of a pinky flesh tone involved in it. I'm going in here with my second coat, and remember to always apply that first base coat really neatly so you can get your second coat in really quickly. Now I'm using OPI's Gain Momentum, I can barely say that, and it's like a flaky with different coppers and golds in it. I don't want this too perfect. As you can see, I'm going from about 1/3 of the nail down and putting it over the tip. Then I'm going in with All That Jazz Critics Choice. Now I have slightly left the bottle undone on this, so it has gone thicker than it should, but it doesn't matter with this because it just means I don't have to sponge any glitter on. This is a beautiful polish. It's a mixture of gold and holographic gold in different sizes. And you can really see how it captures the light. I'm just going to tap around the sides of the nail to make sure there's no sharp bits sticking out. And look at the sparkle, it's so pretty. And now I'm going to seal that in before we go to the next stage, and I'm using my favourite top coat, which is HK Girl Glisten and Glow. I'm giving a really thorough coat of this because we don't want any lumps or bumps from the glitter underneath. And you can see once I apply that top coat how that beautiful holographic sparkle starts to show through. Now I'm going in with Bundle Monster's BM H11 and EDK polish, which is stamping polish, called Pinguino. I'm just going to apply it to about half the image and then scrape straight off very quickly and pick up with my favourite stamper. Now I know that I get lots of comments of everyone saying they have this stamper and it doesn't pick up. A lot of them look the same but don't perform the same, so I have linked the one I bought directly from the place on AliExpress. And now I'm going to be using a selection of Hit the Bottle polishes. This isn't a sponsored video, I just love these polishes. I do have lots of different stamping polishes, but I think they do the best metallics that I've tried so far. I haven't yet had time to play with my Twinkled Tea ones, so once I have, I will let you know. I've tried to pick some autumny colours, and I'm going to start with the palest first, which is the yellow, and I'm using my Dixie Girl Detailer brush. And starting in the centre of the leaf, I'm just going to follow some of the veins on the leaf. It doesn't have to be perfect, and this is an advanced stamping technique. It always looks very effective on the nail, but it's actually very easy to achieve. And now I'm going in with that beautiful orange, aptly called Midnight Pumpkin. And I'm just dotting this around. Once I've applied the yellow, I want it to look like leaves that are changing with the autumn weather. Now I'm going in with Copper Haired Girl, and again it's just sort of dabbing and sort of putting some bits around. You can see I'm sort of thinking about it there, trying to work out where I wanted to do it. Just tap around, it doesn't have to be perfect. All I'd say is try and keep inside the main outline of the leaf. Now I'm going in with a purple called Aubergine, and I'm doing this one around the tips of the leaves. and you could choose any colours that you wish, but this was just the look I wanted to achieve. And go around all the tips, and it doesn't matter if you go over the previous colours, but it would help if you could leave just a few gaps on the inside of the leaf for your final colour. And my last one is Poisoned Apple, and this is an amazing, amazing red. This is so versatile. I'd say if you're going to get a red stamping polish, then this really needs to be the one. And just fill in any gaps that you might have left. And you can see even on the back side of the leaf, although it's not neat, it still looks really pretty, and you can feel that beautiful autumny effect. And once it's dry, I'm taking some sellotape that I've just folded over into a sort of point. And you can do this before you colour them in, it probably would be best, but I forgot to do it. And I'm going to take off the leaves towards the top of the design that I don't want to use. And you can see this is a really effective way. You can use this with a number of different stamping designs to remove parts that you don't want to use on your nail. And you can actually reuse this bit of sellotape too, so I put it to one side. Push down onto the nail, and I was a bit awkward on the first one because I was praying it all attached. Then using my Dixie Girl cleanup brush, I'm going to clean off any excess, and you can see the placement of where I've put the leaves. I want them to sort of follow the line of the glitter, of being like 1/3 of the nail towards the cuticle clear, and then the rest of the nail covered. And this time I did it much better. And rolled it from the top and then round the sides. And you can see it attached really well. I'm just cleaning up here with a brush dipped in acetone, and I'm using a plastic back pad at the side. Now I'm only going to be using one leaf on my index and pinky finger. So I'm going to get my piece of sellotape again and clean off the excess leaves around. And then I'm going to do exactly the same thing again. Starting with the Hello Buttercup. Going in with the Midnight Pumpkin next and just dabbing it around. Then just doing dabs of the Copper-Haired Girl. Before I add some of the Aubergine. And then again we're going to finish off in just a moment with our Poisoned Apple. Do remember to allow these to dry before applying to the nail, it doesn't take that long. And this time I'm going to apply it to one side of the nail. Again, clean up any excess from the sides of the nail using a brush dipped in acetone. On the pinky finger, I'm going to do it on the opposite side and just push down again. And then we're going to seal the lot with HK Girl Glisten and Glow Quick Drying Top Coat. Now there's two options on how you can apply this here. The first is to apply absolutely loads like this to try and avoid the smearing, but that doesn't always work. The second option is to go over the actual stamping first and then put a bit more on your brush and do around the cuticle area. I think this is a more effective way and does stop that smearing risk. You can see with us applying that layer of top coat before stamping, it gives a real depth to the look. Then I'm going to go in with my favourite cuticle oil, which is Simply Pure, apply around the nail and massage in. And here we have the finished look. These are so cute. I got so many comments. I know I always say that, but the thing is, that's always my guide on what the nail look is like, and these got so many comments. They are so effective and so easy to do. You don't have to use this stamping design, and you could try and hand paint them yourself if you wanted to, but this is such a quick and easy way to do it. Let me know what you think and if you want to give this a go, and let me know what else you would like to see. I did take a break for 2 weeks where I didn't produce a video for you guys, and I'm sorry about that, but I have upgraded all of my filming equipment, and I was really struggling trying to get my head around a new camera. There are lots of exciting things coming over the next few weeks with changes to the channel, but they're all super positive on what you've been asking for. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos every weekend.